like amazing visually, but it's quite nice with the way it's done with the lakes and stuff. It's like quite nice areas considering it's all shitty looking, like, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't really like this map so much.
No, I think the last map and the one before was definitely better.
If you go right, that's where the outpost.
Folks, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the
Hello, Jeff. How are you? Yeah, I'm. This is a weirdly late time for me to start streaming. Yeah, don't worry about that at all. To be honest, I almost consider just recording this without streaming it. And only at the last minute I've decided to. Hello, Bulk. Right. Yeah, so just do the quick randomizer run. Ooh. Hey, thank you. Thank you kindly. Your laptop keeps crashing. Oh, bugger. Oh, sorry to hear. Right, so I'm gonna be, I guess, speedrunning this? Well, at least try to do it quickly. You'll notice the text above the stream says elapsed game time. Because that's gonna be what's recording us on that. So yeah, probably just won't faff about too much, just get right into it, I think. So... yeah, no worries at all, Jeff. Thanks so much. Bye-bye. Right, let me just check. Okay, so I have got a way to... okay, so I've got a way... okay, so I'm just trying to make sure I know the... controls on my, timer. Cool. I sound tired, but I mean, it is quite late. World record pace. Let's see how this goes. Cool. So, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, let's just get right into it. So yeah, we've got a completely randomised layout here. I don't know what's coming basically apart from I had a quick go and played this level for like half a minute. So this is almost entirely blind, it's just this one level. Ooh. There we are. Oh, I think this might be random as well. I don't know, I don't think this was part of a fortress level. I feel like I probably know Mario 3 quite well, but I wouldn't trust my memory in terms of things being out of order and being able to immediately recognise them. So there'll be a bit of like, oh, I think this level's from that world, but I'm not sure. And yeah, we had the ability to change Mario's colour as well. So you can see we've done something very crucial on that. It's the best Mario! Ooh. Ooh, I'll take these. Okay. Oh. There we go. Those guys are usually not too bad if you know what to do, just time the jumps on them. Not too bad. So I'll probably, if I'm trying to do this quickly, I guess I'll just try and speed through these, it's a bit of an emulator stuff. Oh, I'm so glad that came after me doing the stupidest bloody mistake. Let's try that again. Actually, yeah, so this is definitely not a desert world level. It's like, this is World 3, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Okay, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna, okay, just gonna pause it briefly. I feel like the game... oh, okay, there we go. That should be better now. So noticing the game was, being a bit odd there. Actually, before I forget, I need to... oh no, that is off. Cool. Yeah, well sorted. Still quiet? Well, I am. Oh, that's sound effect. Oof, God. Probably shouldn't play too risky. Oh, shit. Shit, I forgot to put the timer back. Oh, fuck it, let's just restart. Ah, God, right. That's gonna be a problem if I'm not careful. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, go. We should be able to do that fortress level quite quickly. I hope. So yeah, this is part of GRCade, the forum a bunch of us are from, just a race on that, basically. They're doing randomizer races. That's why a few people were doing Link to the Past not that long ago. Which I couldn't quite get myself into the frame of mind. Oh god, these bloody... Oh, you... Attempts to start again, but we could make a habit of that, couldn't we? God, that was miserable with the dry bones. Let's see what we can do. So, that's quite a steep jump there. You've really got to be running for that one. Right, there we go. Actually, yeah, like that's why I fumbled there, because that one as well you've got to be doing the run and jump for. Okay. Yes, that's quite cool. I guess the these are random as well. The what rooms you go out of from pipes. Ah, shit. Oh, it's a really bad run. So I forgot Mario games I've streamed actually. Why a Russian? There we go. So I try to remember who it was, but someone said this is only 4 worlds long, really, this randomizer. Because we get to World 8 on the 4th world, if that makes sense. At least I hope so. I'm not actually, I don't really intend to stay on this for that long. I'm hoping I can do this in like an hour, maybe. I don't usually struggle this badly on this. Oh god. I don't usually struggle this badly on this level. Oh. Maybe I am tired. Oof, god. God, cheap cheeps. Not to be underestimated. Ugh. Cool. Yeah, look at all the level numbers jumbled about as well. This might be... Is this World 2, this level? Yeah, I think this level's World 2 anyway, so I guess this one's, within reason. Okay. Yeah, I do love me Mario 3. It's definitely one of my favourite Mario games. I prefer World. World's probably my favourite 2D one. But 3's up there as well. I didn't really play it back on release. I played it in like 2002 or so, and even then, that was through the SNES All-Stars version. Oh, nice! This one's from World 4, I'm pretty sure. I think World 4 is the giant world. Pretty cool for the NES. They got those big sprites going. Oh shit, that was so close. I was just really happy about getting the Tanuki as well. No! Ace! Got that again. So yeah, we're not restarting the run again now, regardless, 'cause it's too late. I might attempt another go at this. It's been quite competitive on GRCade. I don't know if I'll get the top one. Damn it, almost 3 stars. Final Fantasy. What did I say that could be referring to Final Fantasy? That's interesting. There we go, another, yeah, so the fun thing with this randomizer, I mean, in some ways it makes more sense for a game like Zelda than this, but it's still quite fun just to not know what the hell level you're going to get next. And one thing I do regret is you can randomize loads of things, one of the cool ones being the music. I really wish I had done that, because I just love ill-fitting music in these things. That was always really funny with Earthfolds' Ocarina of Time streams, I found. There we go. I can usually get the star on that, but it's whether I can get it 3 times in a row is the problem. There we go. Can we... No, damn it. That's wasted time, if anything. I just want to tell you both... Oh, cheers, Toad! We're all counting on you. Wait, who's both? Oh, Peach as well, I guess? Yeah, that's custom text. That's not usually there. So that's quite fun. So the thing is, I don't know if I could go by my memory to remember which Air Fortress level is which. I don't think this is... This is probably not the World 2 one. I love the music on these. Such an ominous little tune they got out of the NES here. Oof! Oh my god! Oh. At least we made it out of that. I was really hoping we'd keep the Fire Flower. Although, to be honest, the Fire Flower is not very good. It's not very good for the bosses on this, I find. It takes too many hits. Luigi Bozo. There we go. Now it's Koopa Kids. Ooh, that's Morton Jr., I think? Some of them are a bit off-model in this, actually, compared to, like, their... Oh, thank God. Don't want to lose on one of those. There's no checkpoints in this game, technically, which, I mean, isn't too bad in the way, because the levels are quite short anyway, but... I'm gonna get custom texture as well. Alright, Mario, I'm ready for my... What? Is this in the Dr. Mario canon? Curious. What kind of car does Yoda drive a Toyota? Fantastic. Oh shit, I can't remember the layout of this. So this is World 7. Bit of a nasty one to get, to be honest. Yeah, it could be Waluigi, I guess, couldn't it? Ah, damn it, There's gotta be a quick way here in terms of the fastest route, but I can't remember which... Would it really just be maybe if I just do a fortress level? Let's see what we got. Again, I don't know if this is the fortress level from this, like, World 7 in the original game, or, So it randomizes, like, what worlds you get, but then it's more you're getting the worlds in terms of their world layouts, I think. I don't know if they put priority, maybe, on the levels from that world. This does seem like a pretty tricky fortress levels. That could have conceivably been on, Oof. Ah, you... I forgot how horrible that placement was. Damn. I might go to a Toad House, actually. I'm going to try and mostly skip them just to kind of keep going straight on. Oof, God. It's not really an easy way to do this, but I can... Bet if we had Tanuki Mario there. Yeah, the Boom Boom, that's what they're called, Boom Boom. Well, let's probably not imagine that for that reason, I think. Oof. Okay, so what did that, Oh yeah, let's go to the, Let's pop in here quickly. Cool. Oh, nice! Don't say that. Those do take a good bit of time, so we probably shouldn't, I imagine there's probably a very quick way through this in terms of... So I think we probably need to beat both Fortress levels. So I need to get to the other one as quick as I can. Oh, what was that? I think it was... Let's get to that top island. Oh, okay, cool, yeah. So we just need to do this. It's quite cool, actually. It's a bit of problem solving in terms of, which is definitely enhanced by the randomizer in terms of just trying to get through as quick as we can. I think this was a World 7 level. I think. That's why I'm wondering if there is maybe like a bit of whatever world you're on. Okay. It is a weird Toad sprite. You do get some... Like, sometimes the in-game sprites do look off-model in these games to me. Okay, so definitely World 6, because World 6 was the Ice World. I'm pretty sure, yeah. So yeah, where everyone doing this as part of the GRCade forum thing, they all have the same seed, the same quote-unquote seed on this. Ooh. Yeah, I love that Mario jumps Sonic style when he's invincible on this. That's something I think they kept for at least some, if not all, of the new Super Mario Bros. Games as well. So let's say, oh god. Oh god, the ice made that. Usually that fight's not too tough, but the ice made that little fight then. Well, I was the youngest sibling, so when I first saw games, I was like really into them, I was really fascinated by them, but I was almost too intimidated to pick the controller up. Like, I was just like, oh man, I don't know if I can handle this. My, like, 4-year-old mind didn't give itself enough credit. No, you can't go fooling older kids with that, is it? Oh god. Oh, very precarious. I guess these probably aren't randomized. Oh, okay, I think that's what it is actually. I think the kind of the levels represented by some sort of landmark or like in the last world, there was sort of a quicksand pool. On this one, it's those little piranha plants. Speaking of the piranha plants. Oh, some of them have unique messages. Really seen that one. Cool. Yeah, again, this is probably not the World 7. These get pretty vicious, these, and they're probably some of the longer levels as well, where the no checkpoint for this game perhaps gets a little tricky. Quite a lot of projectiles on these in good time.
That's what you should have done in the beginning.
Been a while since I feared that one. Oh, you fuck! Oh dear, that's gonna get annoying. Oh, and we gotta do another level to get, because the airship fortress, it travels if you fail at it, which wouldn't usually be too bad, but we've tried to do as few levels as possible, so at least this is like a world. If this is a World 1, this is quite an early level, this one. So it's not too bad. Can I has power up? I would like power up. Oh no, I don't know if this is World. Ah! Damn it! We'll see where we are on lives. This is probably one of the tougher, Oh no! Oh, I realised my first mistake there. Oh, I realised my mistake there as soon as I made that jump. Oh dear. Yeah, I try not to swear too often. I think it's just annoying because I don't want to go too late with this. Probably why I shouldn't have started so late, but... I'll try and calm down. I mean, there's going to be annoyance on this. It's probably not going to go completely smoothly. I know Cricket had a very rough time on it on this. Oh, there's a weird little visual bug there. It's like a green block as part of the bush in the background. Hey, you have to make some pretty big leaps in this game. Yeah, I love me some Mario 3. It probably is the best NES game. It's only one of my favourite. Oh god. Right. That's better. That's fair. Right, let's try and do this proper this time. Oh, I should have used the... I've got a power-up I could have applied beforehand. Yeah, if I die on this again, I'm really at the mercy of where the ship ends up going, and if it's going to be beyond levels that I'll end up having to redo. Yeah, funny thing is, I usually play with like an overclock option on systems like this on RetroArch, which usually alleviates original slowdown. But we have turned it off here. For obvious reasons. There we go. Oh, you... God damn it! It like leapt 50 feet straight away. Ah. Okay. That's a SNES game. Well, you can claim that's the best SNES game if you want. Oh, that one is wild. We should try and go wrong with that. Yeah, this is a bit of a rough second world to have on this ROM-hack. Oh, shit. Oh, they're all coming out now, aren't they? Oh, you're not gonna jump. What? Why was that that should have hurt me. Oh god, what? It's oh, is that like? Okay, this has got variable. That has got much more health than it usually has. They all routinely take 3 hits, but that one was, I think, 6? So that was a bit frightening. Let's have a look. I wonder what happened to all these kid. It's terrible. I've been transformed into a human. That's quite good actually, because of course in the original game they've been transformed into non-humans. Oh, that was a weird time to send that, Bowser. Cock. So this is mostly the later worlds in this. Excellent. Yeah, if I get the chance, I might. I don't know if I'll stream it then, because I'll probably just be during the day. But I will record it. I might give this another go tomorrow. It just would be fun to have a stream of my first reactions to the. I should have stayed on that. Yeah, stream of my first reaction. It's more swearing than I think I anticipated. Oh, does a vine come out of that? It was totally worth risking for that coin, that. Oh, I've got to do this. Okay, so I used to do this fortress level first, actually. Okay. But yeah, it's quite cool that even though it's a randomizer, we're all doing the same levels, basically, on it. Because of the way you can kind of use codes everyone shares for the same seed. Oh, this is quite early. I mean, this might be the. I think this is from the first world. This is quite an early fortress level. I wonder if I can run past that. I might have been able to. Oh yeah, this is quite early, this one. Yeah. That was me being way too risky. Oh, good. So the thing is, if we game over, it's not the end of the world, but it will reset the current world we're on any levels we've already done, with the exception of the fortress levels. But remember, we've done those, so if we get this one done in the bag, that'll be quite good. I think the item boxes are randomised as well. That's not usually a one-up. Oh, fuck. Yeah, this is the problem when we try to play a little bit quicker. I'm acting risky in ways that clearly aren't paying off. Oh well. It's just a bit of fun, this. A bit of sweary fun, but... Probably not beating like half an hour or whatever the best time is. Probably should have expected to do on the first run anyway. Oh, Jesus Christ. What am I doing tonight, man? Oh, not very good. I thought I was better at Mario 3 than this. How demoralising. Need more practice, clearly. Yeah, I'm gonna just stop trying to be risky. I was gonna say with the thwomps, but really in general. Can I... Okay, that said, can I... Okay, yeah. Cool. But I'm gonna try and jump over that again. Although I can generally... Cool. Awesome. We did that. Okay, so we've cleared, oh, yeah, I'll do this quickly, because this doesn't take too long. Especially if we don't get anything. Oh, good. There, well. So, I think this might be a World 7 level, maybe. But yeah, this was definitely one of the randomizers I was really interested in doing, just to kind of have that. Because Mario 3 is one of those games I have, it does start to feel a bit routine when you've played through a game like that so many times. It's really nice to get a fresh spin on it. Which causes the big appeal of a randomizer. Okay, I don't remember exactly. Oh, okay, of course, yeah. Not very alert there to not remember. pretty simple to do that. Trying to think if these I don't think those arrow blocks are in they're only in Mario 3, I don't think they're in oh shit. God. Reminds me of a TikTok clock on Mario 64, that's how so many of my... that's how so many runs of that level would usually go. Okay. And yeah, I'll see what, I think Cheeky said, they'll be doing another, he'll be putting another randomizer on there soon. Be curious to see what game he picks for that. I'll definitely try and compete in them when I can. I probably can't do, like, some of the longer games I might be a bit intimidated by. But I thought this, at least in theory, shouldn't take me too long. Yeah, those item boxes are randomised. I'm pretty sure you don't get a star here, because there's not much... not much use out of it. Oh god. Yeah, I'm gonna probably try not to be too ridiculously risky. We've seen where that's got me before, the past world or so. Cool. That'll do, pick. That'll do. Suppose I might as well. Probably should have expected that. I didn't expect it to be a big one. Please don't quote that out of context. Oh, I'm always so bad at those. Tell you what. Oh, I've got the, wait, is that a warp whistle I have? Should I use the whistle, though? I don't know if, oh, that's weird. God, did Minty really do this in half an hour? Fair play. Okay, what do we... I forgot there's quite a few, oh, please jump up to the second. Oh, did they not jump up? Oh god, I hate these ones with the water. Just because they don't affect that, but anything else. Oh, that was actually useless. We just got a star for a star there. Okay. Oh, is this... Oh, shit. That was so bad. Okay, so... Let's get star, and also Hammer Brothers suit, which is something very... It's a shame, there's a lot of costumes in Mario 3, but some of them you really rarely see. This one in particular, which is such a shame, 'cause it's really cool. Okay, this level's a bit of a bugger, but I do somewhat recall... I forget how to get there, but once I'm there, I know the actual, Oh, you stupid star. You need to do the other way, right? Oh, the life counter goes to 0. Okay. Maybe I should just use the warp whistle. I don't know where it'll take me. Actually, I don't know if... No, I don't think... I was gonna say, I don't know if these, the direction these doors take are randomised, but I don't think they are. I can't remember. Well, once I'm there, I'll know what to do, but I can't remember the exact... So many stars. Is that? Yeah. Okay. Oh, I think it might be up here? Oh, no. No, that's... Oh, here we are. Okay. Oof, God, that was close. Not that one. This one. Cool. I hope for the... Oh, shit, look at Fire Belt's going. I need to be careful of that. Oh, Jesus. I'll take that. Oh, thank God. Oh, I forgot how long this is. That wasn't worth the trade-off. This. Ooh. Hello, Mongoose. Hello. Mongoose, I'm Pink Mario. So, I don't know if you've heard about the craze with randomizers recently. Basically, ROM hacks that, can, like, mess about levels, item locations. They've been really popular with Zelda games in particular. And actually, I was trying to knock Ocarina of Time one not that long ago. And on the forum I go on, which a lot of the people who hang out my streams are from, they're doing just little competitions for them. Like nothing, like you know, nothing too crazy. Just sort of people trying to get the best times they can. So I'm gonna try this Mario 3 randomiser. You might have missed a bit of swearing earlier because I was having some really stupid deaths. But yeah, I know you're very keen on Mario 3, aren't you? Rightfully so. It's magnificent. It is weird. I know Mario 3 pretty well, I'd say. Enough where it's really discombobulating getting levels where they're not meant to be. Which there's been quite a bit of. First Nintendo game? Oh wow, no way. I think I might have told you this. I've got a... Oh, okay, I had to go back. I had to backtrack a bit. I've got a heartbreaking memory of my friend across the street had an NES. I believe with Tiny Toons Adventures and this game. And I remember asking if we could play this, but my friend was just like, oh, we don't know how to hook it up. Which I don't really understand in retrospect. They had a Mega Drive they hooked up fine. But I was really gutted because I was like, oh, I wanted to play Mario 3, and I didn't play it until like 2002 or so. Like via the SNES version. But it is tremendous. Definitely one of my favourite Mario games. I prefer World overall, but I still really like 3. Of course, we've got Mario Maker. I don't know how you would. I don't know if you could rank Mario Maker 1 and 2 in the same way, like would that go into the ranking list of best 2D Mario? I don't know, but obviously the Mario Makers I adore, yeah. Yeah, it's a shame because yeah, for the longest time, the only Mario platformers I played were original Mario Land, Super Mario Land on Game Boy, Mario Land 2 because the neighbour had it, then Mario 64 where we got the N64, and then Super Mario Bros. 1 via the Game Boy Color port. Just want to tell you both. Yeah, they've got custom dialogue in this as well. There was a really funny one earlier where after rescuing the kid, they were just like, "Help! I've been transformed into a human." Fun little inversion. But yeah, you could also pick what colour you wanted Mario to be, and on this ROM hack, and that was a fairly easy choice. God, I was on the edge doing these Air Fortress levels. They get pretty darn tough later on. I suppose you can't, thinking about it, there's like those rotating cannons, I don't think there's anything like that in Mario, certainly not Mario Maker 1. I've not really made any Mario Maker 2 stuff yet, so I'm not sure what they're like on that. Oh wow, might wanna... That's gotta be a weird randomizer quirk, right? Oh, I guess it's probably because they've been transplanted into, is that Iggy, I think? Oh, I can't believe I did that. I'm sure I was so close on that front. It seems to be this competition I'm doing, you can do it as, you can play for this as many times as you want, so... Stakes aren't that high, but I would like to do well. Oh god. Is there a mushroom on this level? Ooh. No, it's just... I think the randomizer's done weird things with the item locations as well. There's loads of stars everywhere. It's pretty cool, but I could do with mushrooms and whatnot. Oh god. Got our last life, I don't really fancy our chances here. Over here. Oh god. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, it's. I know it was Iggy going by like the official artwork or how they look in recent games, but they're a bit off model in this one. Like, I believe that's Iggy, but he doesn't have glasses. But I try to remember what Lemmy looks like, because Lemmy kind of looks like Iggy without glasses. They call me the Wanderer. Yeah, but complete with offset text. Oh. Let's move on to... Oh, World 1! Oh, wow. Tell you what, let's just try. We did get the warp whistle at some point. Oh no. Oh no. Oh wait, no, we're okay. Look how consequential that was. Brilliant. But that... I could have used that. I can't remember where I got the warp whistle now, do I? Oh good, the frog suit. Frog suit is so situational in this game. I've always aspired to do the final castle level as Frog Mario. It is such a shame with this game, is that there's so many cool costumes in it, but some of them are... Like, I had the Hammer Brothers one earlier, like, that's one you rarely see in this game. You usually lose it. Yeah, I don't know what that was! I guess a reference to, like, Mario Tennis appearance? Ugh. I'm curious. I wonder what Chris Scullion would think of that. Sure he'd have things to say. I think this is, yeah, because as I say, these are all randomised. Yeah, this is... So that's quite funny. The first this is the fortress level from World 1 in this game. And it's randomised there, but it's in the exact... it's not the same place on the map of World 1. This is definitely where it's meant to be, so yeah, it's... Oh, you reckon? Oh my. Yeah, I suppose in a way this is kind of quite, it's quite a bit like, say, the stuff like Galaxy, right? In terms of, it's so generous with so many unique ideas that they don't overuse at all. They kind of just get their level, and then, that's been a staple of many, Mario games, isn't it? Because I think, well, I mean, we've got the Angry Sun here. I think this is only... Is that only one level? Like, I can't actually remember. Oh, is it 2 levels, maybe? It certainly doesn't appear often in any case, does it? Oh, we got it back in Mario Maker 2. Yeah, here we go, this is the weirdness of this. Like, we've got a, World 5, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is World 5. You knew that would happen. Oh, we need Tanuki Mario for that. Oh, so it's right. Yeah. I saw a lot of people rightfully referencing that today, well, I think the sun needs to somehow be even angrier for it to be accurate. But it is very much on point. How have you felt? Have you been alright in the heat? It's, I'm putting in ice packs from the fridge and just sort of rest them against my forehead for a bit, then take it off, and then put it on another part of my head. It's it's keeping me sane. Just frequent ice pack use. God, those enemies always make me nervous. Yeah, it's pretty rough going. How warm it's been. Yeah, I worry about streaming, to be honest. I've got the fan on. I don't know how much it could be heard. Oh, is this a test level? I do recognise that icon, kind of the... I'm trying to think where you come across that in the... It's bad, because I have played through Mario 3 multiple times. I don't know how this does ring a bell, actually. Because the thing this randomizer does, it also puts in levels that people found on the game's data, but aren't accessible without cheat cards. A coin ship, yeah. This is quite good, actually, because I'm quite low on coins. Yeah, it's such an odd one to be. We're doing world. Oh god. We're doing World 1 as the fourth world. While that's definitely from a later world, isn't it? Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, I remember them spawning. I've never been clear as to why they do. But yeah, I do remember that. Oh, speaking of posterior, someone commented on Toad's backside earlier as well. Like that sprite. Not usually a topic I overlap with Mario stuff. Don't know if that makes me weird. Oh. Why would you not want to stay the doggo? I'd rather the kid be a doggo. Trust their judgment more. Oh, I think this is a layer one, so I think this one goes quite quickly. I was going to try and do all this tonight, but I probably won't be much longer. See how this goes. I'll be back on that weird Popful Mail game I was streaming maybe tomorrow. And I've got family down on the weekend. Okay, because I'm trying to do this quickly, we have the kind of risk of usually on the Mario 3 playthrough, I'm boringly compliant, like I play every level. But we are trying to speed through this, so for once, it feels weird to play this with the risk of if you fail at the airship level. Like that's really happened earlier, where I had to play a level to get to it that I tried to skip originally. Also drink water, yeah. No, thank you, yeah. Oh yeah, Hydrated Bot is on the case. Yeah, we don't like having ice machine on our fridge, so I've just constantly taken in ice trays from the fridge to put in from the freezer in the garage to put in our fridge. We've got a bucket, we just put all the ice in. One of those ice trays actually be the Super Mario Bros. 1 8-bit sprite one. Very angular. Oh wow, very angular ice cubes, those. Yeah, one of the things this is randomised is the amount of health the bosses have. One I thought earlier had about 6, I think. That was terribly frightening. Hi Chris, how you doing, man? Yeah, I'm doing a Mario 3 randomiser yet. E.T. phone home. You can tell I had fun with those, can't you? What's this letter say? Why did the tomato blush? He saw the salad dressing. You hit it here first. Oh, do I have? Oh, if I had 2 hammers, I could skip quite a lot though. Oh, this is like World 1.5, I think. This is a very early one. I've never understood the colour scheme of this one, this level of the NES version. Like on SNES Mario All-Stars, this is just like ground. This is brown, like you'd expect an underground area to be. 1.5. Hey, that's how we got one of these. Yeah, last time I played through this was on Switch. I believe, I'm so bad. I'm so bad at all the bonus games in this. Fine. Yeah, like I played through this when the NES app launched on the Switch. I still need to try and do a proper... Well, both the Super Mario Bros. 2 games on there I need to do properly. I've beaten lost levels on the Game Boy Color Mario 1 port of though. And actually I did get through Vegetable Mario 2, as I shall refer to it. I did get all the way through that on Switch and then had to use save stage because I ran out of I got to the final boss, but then I was down to my last life basically. And also my last bit of health, if I remember, so that was... That's the one you can't... Mario 2 on NES, that does have limited continues, and... Unlike the first one, there's no cheat code to continue if you game over. So it's, I should say that Game Boy Color Lost Levels, they did make it a bit easier, I believe. It's still... I remember it still drove me bonkers as a kid. And I wouldn't be able to do it now on there, because that's the one with, you've got a much smaller field of view, like, because obviously the Game Boy Color resolution is lower. Which that must make some of the levels on there monstrously difficult in retrospect. I did play the Famicom NES original Mario 2. I did play that on Wii with the intention of beat it on there just to have beaten the original one proper. I think I got to like World 5 and God, Lost Levels is something. There we go, we're accruing a good selection of power-ups. You can see where it feels weird to be skipping all those levels. I'm trying to think what world this fortress would be from. I don't think it's World 3. It'd be the one that would make the most sense given the amount of water. So they have put, ooh, I usually take a hit there. That's quite nice. I had a disastrous couple of worlds on this. This last one or two hasn't been too bad so far. Oh yeah, definitely. There's one or two games that, like, some of the games that I try not to use those features on, though I think they're absolutely fair game for anyone who wants to, especially given the typical difficulty of your average NES game. But like, I did go through Double Dragon 1 on there, and because that was before they added the rewind feature, I just save-stated the hell out of it. Even with that, it was pretty grueling. It's mad props to anyone who's beaten that game without any kind of cheat or saves, though. I'm sure I can't do it. But yeah, whenever I try finally get to Double Dragon 2 on there, I'll probably use the rewind feature. Funny thing is, the current games, I know they're probably not the most exciting in a sense, but the last games they added on the NES app, I actually do quite like. I quite like Wrecking Crew. And actually, I don't mind Donkey Kong 3 either, although it's a little, that game is a little annoying, mind you, in terms of... speaking of annoying. Like, Donkey Kong 3 is a bit annoying, like, I feel a bit defenseless in that game in terms of the bugs coming back up from the bottom of the screen. But it's still quite fun. Oh, you had it back in the NES days. I often get the impression it was one of the better selling, like, third-party games on NES. Yeah, this is the Cloud World, surely this is like World 5. I think this one would be. Yeah, these randomizers are really cool, because it just... the amount they do for a game's replay value. And you are starting to see like a few indie games have kind of randomizer features, which is really fun. I think it's such a good way to incentivize replay, and the thing I think it seems especially cool is with like Zelda games, where it really brings the elements of mystery and surprise back into those games. Like if you've played Ocarina of Time or whatever a million times, and like all of a sudden it's just first how weird this layout is. Hold on. So I want to do this one. Wait a minute, this level's new. This is not a Mario 3 level, is it? So this might be one of the ones that was on the game's data but wasn't used in the game. So they have added them to this randomizer. Maybe it isn't now, I don't know. I don't recall there being a scroll at... Yeah, okay, that's new, I don't remember that. Oh god. Maybe it's just the level I've somehow always skipped in the ice world. So many levels of Mario 3, aren't there? Oh, you bugger! What a horrible placement! What a horrible placement for that. Yeah, my phone agrees. Cool level though, isn't it? I keep wondering how achievable some of these levels would be in like Mario Maker. Obviously the second one now. Because I keep seeing things where it's like, oh yeah, I guess that's probably not a... Oh. Not found the stripy background here. It's a bit odd. Yeah, it's good like a NES game, obviously. But there are, the thing is, it's I actually did play the SNES version first. Same with Mario 2, really. I think Mario 1's the only one I played with the NES visuals, and even that now is just because of the Game Boy Color port. Played the hell out of that Game Boy Color port of 1, though. It's a really... It's a bit tough to play, just because the field of view is so limited on Game Boy Color Mario 1. But if you can get past that, there's so many cool extras in that game. They just packed it full of like neat little side mini-games and stuff. Kind of had a precursor to the multiplayer race modes in Mario Maker 2 as well. Which I actually did get to play because a friend of mine had it as well back in the day. So we're able to link cable up on that. Yeah, it's a cool little level. Yeah, as you say, I believe that is new as well. Like, if it was unused in the original game, I don't know why, because it seems like quite a good one. Right, so... Oh. That didn't really help. Wait, are the pipes randomised? Oh. Oh, I could have gone there way sooner. Oops. I just want to tell you, yes. I like the creatures the Kins are transformed to are different than the SNES one. Like, one of them's Donkey Kong Jr. I think one of them's a Yoshi as well. And speaking of ones, I'm like, why would you change back? Stay as Donkey Kong Jr. Yeah, it seems like the All-Star versions of these games tend to get a bit of a mixed response. But at the very least, aesthetically, I really like them. I mean, there are one or two gameplay tweaks that people generally don't like in them. And then the way you jump into blocks, the way Mario bounces off brick blocks in Mario 1 and Lost Levels 1 is a bit different than those. But I think, to be honest, I could probably go either way. I'm happy to play either NES or All-Stars versions of these games. Though usually your only choice is the NES ones these days anyway. Maybe if they do put SNES games on Switch, they'll put All-Stars on there. So I said they haven't done it before just because they don't want it to compete with the individual releases of these three NES games. That's not really an issue with the way they put them on Switch. But yeah, I'm kind of... My bet with that is the common theory that they're going to put SNES games up. Go by that leak from a while back, they're going to put them up in September to kind of try and incentivize a renewal, a subscription renewal. So probably one more month of oh, damn it, Wendy! Some of their attack patterns are... They're quite terrifying as small Mario for the Koopa Kids. Ooh, I suppose I have to get out of that. I was like, I'm glad it's there, but I need to actually get a costume on. Yeah, I'm one of the, like, I like NES games. I know they're a bit clunky and annoying in some ways, but... Like, I've actually liked just having such a big NES library on the Switch, but... I do agree they probably haven't handled it that well. I do understand the... It's been a shame to only be getting that, because the Switch of all systems is just screaming for a way to play like every lineage of Nintendo as much as possible. Like, it'd be a shame if we're a year or two down the line and we still don't have any kind of Game Boy titles of any sort on there. Oh, it's just really could have maybe have started with maybe I don't know, NES and Game Boy. Like, I don't know, maybe get a game from each every month. Because I'd love them to put Game Boy on there and then have it so we could just play all the two-player games on there that would have required a link cable. Like, either online or with local wireless. Which on 3DS, they only did that with the Pokemon games in the end. It's why I didn't buy a Game Boy Tetris on there, because I was like stubbornly like, no, if you're not going to put the multiplayer on, I won't buy it. But now I kind of wish I did, because that got delisted. I probably would have played that a fair bit on my 3DS. I mean, honestly, me playing Tetris 99 so much, I think it's partly because I didn't really have a Tetris game on 3DS, or I didn't really have a 3DS Tetris game that whole gen. See, this is, I love this suit with the, there we go. And, like, that ability is quite useful on this boss, actually. But again, you don't get it that often in, original Mario 3. Right, so the thing with this, that one's always weird. It's like, basically Mario? Oh, that's quite fun. They've got custom... I mean, that's the same with the original game, actually. Come on. They've got custom messages for, like, if Mario has a different costume on. Oh yeah, I have a minute without Toadsworth watching over me. He's so paranoid. Oh, he's worried about you. This is a cool world. Ooh. Maybe I'll do a couple more levels, then save state this and finish it off tomorrow. I couldn't remember if that was a... Look, I was trying to play riskily earlier and very much paid the price for it. I'm trying to make quick jumps. Try to dial that down a bit since, but temptation still comes in. Wait. There we go. So, if you're there, Lindsay, and no worries if you're not, did you say you were, did you say you were making a Mario Maker level for the Nintendo South Wales event on Saturday? Yeah, I think you did, because you said you were kind of in the process of it, right? Oh, I don't know what it is. For some reason, I always forget where the, I can never remember which is the right door on this one. Is it? Oh. It's like, damn it. I think maybe... Oh, it is that one, cool, yeah. Okay, so it's the one before the large gap near the end. That level could take ages if you don't know which is the right door or that. Cool, let's grab a quick item. Try not to do this too much, given it is meant to be a quick... I mean, I'm not winning the best time on this unless I do it again, because the folks on there have kind of... have really honed their time on it. Oh, this is quite early as well, right? Maybe World 1? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is. Definitely one of those levels you want a Tanuki, You want the Tanuki leaf on? You are making one, nice. So you, because there were a few brackets on that, weren't there? Are you doing the one that was, just kind of make a level beforehand, right? I'm curious as to who's doing the co-op making a level in co-op on the event. That's gotta be quite tough to kind of get your minds in sync to put a level together like that. Certainly don't think I could do that. I always love this, they're making the castle towers out of the, of the bricks. So it's one of my favourite worlds, definitely, either way it segues into the cloud. It's basically two worlds, really. Oh, the first half is quite small. Oh, playing CTR, nice! Oh shit, did I just make a... Ow! Wait, what do you have to do there? I can't... Is it a beanstalk? Oh, that was me kind of playing presumptuously. As I say, I don't know if I'll be at the event, and if I will, I don't know if I'll be there for long. But I'd love to play local CTR. Again, that was so fun at the last event. That game in split screen is pretty magical. It is a beanstalk, yeah. I remember there being the pipe you go into at the top. Lindsay, if you ever stream, you should stream this, I reckon. I mean, well, I won't use the word shut there, because no pressure, and if you don't want to, you don't have to. But I think that'd be cool. Oh yeah, Chris. Hopefully that becomes a frequent staple, yeah. Oh, there we go, yeah. Oh god. Blue beanstalk. Excellent. Oh, look where that's put me! oh shit, I should have used an item. Because that is amazingly lucky it's put me there, like right by the... But then if I die on this... Sure, I should have used an item. I was so excited about getting to this straight away to get past this world that... Oh, this is quite a tough one as well. Anytime you've got those screws like over a bottomless pit, it's always quite rough. So precarious. Oh, I really wish I got a power up before this. Play this as safely as possible. Ooh. Oh, thank god. Oh, thank goodness. Wasn't sure if I'd get that. Yes, yes. Get me in there ASAP. Oh, that's Morton? Oh no, Roy! That's Roy, isn't it? Ooh. Cheers, Roy. Oh, thank God! Oh, thank goodness. Oh yeah, we should get Pac-Man Versus going again. Yeah, you might recall I did aspire to get that at every event, and that didn't quite happen. But I'd love to play that again. Hey. A hex upon you. Hey! Don't you Fire Emblem me? Or Ox Fire Emblem me? Have you ever danced with Gathered by the Pale Moonlight? Oh, I've seen 89 Batman as well. Mario 3 Randomiser. Oh, where's that put there? Oh, I hate these! Oh, I hate the ones with water and then you couple it with the fire... Ah. So let's put the frog suit on. I hope this is the water level. Oh god, this is not Frog Mario material at all. I'll do what we can. Yeah, there's so many costumes in this game. So I feel like they use them to spare. Like as much as I adore this game, and you know, I think it's 10 out of 10. Oh god. Excellent. Have I got? Oh yeah, she's There we go. Yeah, this is a P-win level, definitely. Very much so. This isn't the most taxed I've ever been. The most like taxing fin I've ever encountered. Although, well, saying that, I probably should speak too soon. I don't think those are in. Oh, no, I think they are. Oh, fuck. That's me being all cocky, like, oh, I'm fine where I am, yeah, and screw it, let's try this level. There we go. Oh, is this one actually from the world we're in, as well? Which is World 7, but it's actually World 4. I'm kind of impressed they did this. I don't really know how they... Must have just mushed loads of sprites together to make the big environments, big enemies, etc. Probably not easy to do on the NES, even with like the enhancement chip they had inside the cart. Ah, whatever. Yeah, oh, damn it. Almost got the 3 of them. Yeah, Giant Land's probably my favourite world. I think that and World 5 back to back, I really love. So I'm guessing this randomizer, because World 8 is actually World 8 in this. So I'm guessing, oh, wait a minute. Oh shit, no we can't. Damn it. I thought we could use the cloud to skip past the... so we don't need the fortress. We don't need to do the... What?! I jumped on top of it! Oh, come on, game. Oh. You know, I'm embarrassed to admit, I actually can't remember what the anchor does in this. I don't tend to use the, like, I don't tend to use, like, the hammer or the, what does the anchor do? Oh, what I... Oh, I didn't want to go to... Oh, God. This has been a really bad few minutes on this. Oh, dear. Yeah, so can you believe someone on the forum on this competition has gotten this this particular randomizer seed, so they'd be playing the same levels in this randomized order. They've got it down to like half an hour. We're a bit far from that, aren't we? Oh, of course it does. Of course it does. That's right, yeah. So actually that would be very useful. Because as I say, I tend to do every level anyway, so I don't tend to need that. That's the sort of thing that makes it quite interesting to at least do a if you're going for a speed run without warps on this. Let's make it quite interesting, don't they? God, I hate these. Hate these water ones. Let me jump up underneath you. There we go. Oh, I did not think I'd survive that. At least we got a P-win out of that. Yeah, it's quite a scarce one, yeah. So, do you guys subscribe to the theory that Mario 3 is actually a play? I mean, it's kind of confirmed, so I'm not usually into fan theories like that, but I do love the motif of this game with, like, the, like, the theatre curtains and seemingly it being on the stage and, like, a lot of the like, you can tell, like, some of the platforms are kind of bolted onto what seems to be a background from a play. Yeah, Miyamoto once said he just sees the Mario characters as kind of being actors, so why not, eh? There you go. Oh, I should have actually used the anchor. All that talk about the anchor and I forgot to use it. Oh, you can tell I'm playing this late. I'll probably actually try and finish this then. I'm hoping World 8, I don't know how it'll work in terms of, I guess they probably keep the final level where it should be unrandomized. And actually, I don't think we've had any World 8 levels now that I think about it. Certainly not like any of the early tank levels in World 8. It's those are tough. Hmm? A bit of a weird background choice on these as well, isn't it? Just sort of... It's not the most ominous colour I would have gone to. Again, that's sort of a quirk, I think, for being used to the All-Stars version, where they are like proper stormy skies and everything. These are cool though, it is nice they brought back the airship kind of levels a few times. This is a theme, this song here, they've used quite a bit. That goes in the Mario Galaxy intro, cool. Hello birds, how are you? How did State of Decay 2 go? This run isn't going amazingly well, as you can probably tell from the time, and still have the last world to go. There's been some pretty disastrous mistakes on it. I'm probably not beating Minty's time. Oh shit. Oh, God, how did I handle that so badly? Oh, he did actually confirm that, did he? Oh, cool. Okay, so we are going to use, using that. And we'll use the anchor. Go to the green cloud, apparently. Was that the play? Was that not the play? Was that the interview when Miyamoto confirmed he was like? Did he say it was Bowser Jr.'s? Was it like? It was something like he was asked about Bowser Jr., like who his mum was, and then he pointed to himself. Is that the one I'm thinking of? Is that the right interview? It's like, I know it was some sort. It was like, did he not understand the question, or is he doing a self-insert in the very strange way? I mean, he can do whatever he wants, really. Oh, God. Oh, that was not worth it. We did not get the star. Oh, go. Spoke too soon. I did. The funny thing is, Pens, I did get the warp whistle early on, but I was put off from using it because I saw a bit of Cricket stream, and I think he set himself backwards on it somehow with it. But then I kind of realised after the fact I could have used that warp whistle to get to World 4, the fourth world on this, which is World 1 in the original, like a lot sooner. So I ended up using it when I got to that world anyway, so it didn't make a difference. I'm just glad I didn't get sent back with it. Yeah, this has not been an efficient run at all. I did think of maybe trying to do it again to optimize time, but I'll probably be happy just with the one run. Right, let's handle this less disastrous. Oh no, this is Iggy! This is Iggy, because he's got glasses. He does have glasses on this after all. Oh, God damn it. Is that part of the randomizer that they can jump as high as they can? I don't like that. I do not remember them jumping that high in the original. I mean, I can see the kind of appeal of that, because it's, it has been very interesting to look at each world and figure out the quickest route through them. Like, the second world on this, which was World 7, was really interesting in that sense. Like, trying to figure out via the pipes and things like the world with the... where you go up to the clouds in the second half. That realization of like, oh, once you get there, you're right by the castle. Probably should have been saving some, like, these P-wins for the final world. Well, you've got a better time than me, haven't you? Because wouldn't you have beaten it by the time I'm on now? I think you said. Like, I think you said that hour 30. You said earlier I was somewhere you didn't go. Speaking of, I actually don't know where I am on the screen right now. It's a bit frightening, really. The hell? I guess I'm above the top? Oh, there we are. Yeah, I'm trying to... I was somewhere where you didn't end up going, that's interesting. It's quite an odd way for me to play Mario 3, not only doing it as a randomizer. Oh, shit. Oh, there we go. Oh, fuck, I thought that was him, Oh, thank God. This fights are so tense because you don't know how many hit points they'll have. Awesome. Here we go, we're on to World 8 now, which I originally was going to do tonight, but we're in far enough. Why not? What does this one say? That line Cooper said, it turned me into an Oscar Mayer wiener. Wish you were an Oscar Mayer wiener. That is what he truly liked to do. Do you want to build a snowman? Well, not in this heat. Oh my god, this layout is weird. Okay. Am I gonna just be able to go straight to the final level, pretty much? That's not... No, okay. Wait, was this the one I went in, or...? Yeah, although I've been turned into a human was great, wasn't it? Okay, so I can get basically to the final level, but I need to do, I guess, one fortress, don't I? God, this layout is so strange. Do I do both fortresses, maybe? Yeah, that's why I can see like the appeal in like why Minty really got into like optimizing it. Oh shit. Oh wow, this is definitely not one of the levels you would do by getting pulled by one of those hands. Definitely not. Actually, I don't really need to do this though. See if I can get to the end quickly with a mushroom. But this is not going to make any progress on the map, really, where it is. Yeah, I've really enjoyed this as a random. There's been some frustration, of course, but... Oh wow, yeah, I've just had a woefully inefficient run on it, and I should have... Did you use the warp whistle on yours? Can I not, Yeah, I really should have, I think it took me a while to twig onto the fact I had it. No, okay, nothing, I don't really need that. Okay, so that left one takes me to... Get these confused though. No, I think that one just takes me back to, So I think I need to, this one has been really interestingly kind of messed about in terms of... I really dig it. Oh god, I don't know what I'm doing. I can't remember, how did I get to that middle one? It's too late for this. Ah, here we go. Okay, so I guess do this one. Like these only get randomized, I think, among other levels in the style, don't they? Now, is this one of the test levels, maybe? So I think I remember reading there was one in this style. I don't immediately recognise this from the. Oh no, I think I remember something like this. It's like the bit at the end with the water on the right. Just testing my memory of Mario 3 a bit. So can I get a status report on how we're all doing heat-wise at the moment? I'm starting to swelter a little bit. Sort of iron up the ice packs I've got on a tablecloth on my desk. I want to dab myself with that at some point. Yeah, I think in particular, I think especially something like the Zelda ones, I'd probably just do once. I think I don't know if because I can't imagine I'll be very efficient at these, so I'm probably happy just to kind of compare times, probably keep expectations in check on how competitive I can be on them. Also, Pets, do you know when you call, not that it really matters, because I'm gonna have one of the lower times, but when do you call time on this? Is it when you do the when Bowser falls down the pit, or is it like when you go to into the room to see Peach, or? I think in like AGDQ terms when they use the call time on it, that always gets me. So the Mario Kart DS track that was based on this level theme was really cool as well. It had those little. I know, right, Mom. Just beat Bowser. I don't know if I'll need just this. Because I assume. So there's 2 fortress levels, aren't there? On this world, I'm pretty sure. So I don't know if that means doing this one, whether it'll just open up the lock about halfway through the world, or if it'll also clear that path to the final castle. Do not underestimate Pink Raccoon Mario. I mean, why the hell would you? Ah, shit. Oh yeah, that's right. There's like a trick like that, yeah. Actually, did I know that? Not sure if I did, actually. Shit, that hasn't... Okay, so that presumably has, I knew that wouldn't be that easy. Okay, this is a test level, isn't it? This is definitely, actually, well, it resembles the Karibu Shoe level, but... Yeah, I can I commend you for... I should have just gotten that in the first place. Can I commend you for your, I love the, what would you call that? Kind of the labels you gave to, like... Was it like turn Bowser into Chowder, or turn Ganon into Gammon? I think it was as well. Those were really good. Oh, this one's a bit of a bugger if you don't know what to do. I think this one you have to like go... I don't know if I need to be doing this level either, I don't think it really... Oh, this is such an inefficient run of this scene. It's still kind of cool that we've all done the same scene. That's it, yeah, those were great. I did notice those. Yeah, like I'm using life split in like the most basic way, basically just as a stopwatch. But I do like that you can set the as you see, you can like set your own kind of I forget what you call them, but like yeah, those kind of different brackets for the different parts of the God, it's too tired, I can't cannot get the words out. Okay, so I think this bit is just you have to if I should have done this sooner, just definitely a few levels you can get a bit stuck in this game. Oh, I thought that was going to be, Hold on, I need the raccoon for this. Different splits, that's it, the splits, yeah. Isn't this the one where you have to fly upwards? Oh wait, unless it's... I don't think I think I'm wasting my time here. I don't think I need to be in this level at all. Actually, no, this is a fortress that, well, I mean... I don't know. Yeah, I have one run I did the Mario 3. This level just completely confounded, though. Oh, what's this one? Oh, is that gonna be... Yeah, there we go. Cool. Yes, then, bit of a puzzle, isn't there, in a way? Guess not unlike some Mario Maker levels. Isn't this one you've got to fly up in this room? I could have sworn that... Oh, there we go, yeah. It's well hidden, isn't it? Because I am getting costume Tanuki Mario more than I usually do with the Mario 3 run, so I'm quite happy. Okay, well, should just about have enough time. There we go, I think I can finally go to Bowser now. Oh, I'm probably going to have the slowest time on this, aren't I? I'll go off, I'll do this. Oh, that's right, it's this one. But yeah, if I could do the Link to the Past randomizer, I'm at least glad I was able to partake in this one. I thought I should because I was the one who kind of suggested it to Cheeky that he do Mario 3. He was in the viewer list as well, so I think he did see them briefly. Well, like the Zelda ones, I think it would be too... Like, I'd be exhausted after one run of them. I'd be, happy just to call them now. Oh god, I forgot which pipe is which. That is why I think these randomizers are really interesting in terms of trying to figure out a quick... Oh, there we go. Cool. P-win. Of course, those return in Bowser's Castle and Mario Kart 8, don't they? The statues, the whole laser thing going on. Yeah, I've always wanted to try this level with the frog suits. I guess just to have done it. I don't usually have a P-win by this point, so I can't moan, although I shouldn't be too complacent. That's a Mario 1 callback, isn't it? The fire spurts. Hello! So I can't remember exactly what the ducking trick is, but I could probably do this legit. Well, just barely if I'm gonna have close calls like that. Is it really just that you duck like that? Ow! What? Does he just target you all the way until he... Oh, maybe I should have done the ducking trick. Well, you just duck at all and he just can't hit you. Actually, his hitbox is weird, isn't it? Yeah, 'cause I feel like I should have taken a hit there, but I didn't. There we are. Oh, so... There we go, 1:45:15. What a rubbish time. I'll take it. I guess. there are parts that I could have optimized so much. I'm so glad you've done that though. It was a really fun way to play this. It's just it's so weird to play Mario 3 to be skipping so many levels, because I don't usually. I usually play all of them. I want to type. Good luck. We're all count. It's a bit after the fact, isn't it, Peach? Or where Toadstool she was in this period. Oh well. Yeah, I was gonna laugh at that. I'm gonna rock into that thread and be like, yes, yes, all of you with your half an hour times, but by 1:45. It's only a time, I'll say, with wavering confidence. Although, what confidence? I love this ending theme as well. Yeah, at this point, like Mario game, actually, yeah, pretty much every Mario game has like an amazing ending theme. Like Mario 2 does as well. I love the Mario World one. The Mario 64 credits theme just makes me cry. It's so nice. No, that's this one. Yeah, that is this one. Yeah, where she says, I guess it's the joke about just how long. I had to turn that ambient one down a bit. It's just a joke about how long the game is, because by that point you'd just be so exhausted. No, I wouldn't turn it down too much. Let's have a look. Try that. There we go. That's a bit less ear bleeding. By the guy named Brian. Make him do the Umbreon song. Yeah, there we go, Mario 3. I didn't expect to do all of this tonight, so that was actually quite cool. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. So I was thinking of giving it another go tomorrow, probably just not streaming and recording it, but I'm probably happy with that. Just a nice, pleasant way to revisit this game. Definitely what I recommend. If anyone wants to know how to like set this up, let me know and I'll send you like the file for it and stuff. I do recommend it if you have the means to play it like this. That's a great little look. And Brian. Very good. But yeah, thanks so much everyone who tuned in. I didn't really intend to do this to the end tonight. Well, I did, but then I realised it was going to be longer than I expected, so... I didn't intend to stick that to the end, but then we did. Thank you, Mongoose. Thank you. So if you ever want to play this, let me know and I can send you the files for it. I think your 3DS is homebridge, right? So you could play it on that, I guess, couldn't you? But yeah, no worries. Thanks so much, everyone. Hope you all have a lovely night's sleep, despite the horrible, angry sun heat we will have on us. But yeah, everyone take it easy, alright? Thanks so much. Bye-bye.